They make him just like he's worthless. Hey, there's an X not there. I don't like this. Right? Fair weather today, eh? Yeah, perfect day to set sail if I do say so. Wouldn't mind a bit if the whole journey blew in fair as today. No sir, Bob. Ah yeah, so does you, ah. Well, sadly a slight problem seems to have popped up. Feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel now. She is the SS Flavian, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull. The pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Wonder why ships are always referred as, like, how would I, like, it's always feminine. I'm trying to think, 'cause I'm thinking of, like, French masculine and feminine, like, is this masculine or is it feminine? Like, I'm trying to think, like, a chair I think is une chair, so a chair is feminine, but a book is masculine. I can't remember. It's been a while. I always wonder why ships are considered that. There's probably a story behind that that explains it. She's not just a beauty, she's a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. Above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course, the problem that sprung up. I completely forgot about the SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. You have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, a pickle. Oh, Flavia? What are you talking there, sir, if you don't mind me saying? I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. Papatch, Babon. Ah, clever. You can solve a problem, spit out already. Yeah, I've always wondered that. Like, it just popped in my head now, but I remember, like, growing up reading different things. Like, they're always named after females. Don't know why. Good luck? I don't know, I'll probably look it up after off stream. It definitely interests me. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. Salty old sea dog, by all accounts. I know, right? But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul seen him on the seas of late. That's a boom. That's a boom. What? Problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. Where the hell's he at? As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Good plan. It is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. And go talk to you. You intrigue me. Pleased to meet, your acquaintance. Bodie McPokeface. At last, my dreams will come true. I'm gonna open my very own shop on Keelhaul Key. I don't care if it's small and ramshackle, it'll be mine. Let's have one slight worry. Keelhaul Key is a deserted, cursed island. Think I'll get much foot traffic? Dummy. Bodie McPokeface. I'll have the link up. I'll definitely take a look at it. I wonder where Bobber is. I bet lots of rumors flow through Pilot's place. How about we try asking him? Never a good idea to leave stuff up to the internet. Like, I know it would never happen, but just one season, I don't care which of the big four sports, I would love for an owner to just say, you know what, you guys want to keep criticizing me? Fine. Letting the public run the team, make all decisions, and just watch things just go to shit. Admiral Barbary. Yeah. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's his. I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Just past the wall in the eastern part of town. No, sometimes just like to watch the world burn, right? Re-signing people, trades, stuff like that. Oh man, it would be the gift that would never stop giving. Ever. And I'm here for it. Hey, it's the mustache. You remember me, right? Pierre the Thief. Gotta be straight here. This friend told me to wash my hands of thievery. So, I can't be a geologist, can't be a thief. What should I do? You think? Do I have no talents? That's funny. Hey you, yeah, tell me. Say you went to a place called Twilight Town, does it ring a bell? Sounds like you've got a lot of problems to deal with, including too much travel. Tell you something, hitting others hurts a lot more than getting hit yourself. Yeah, learn it early, or you'll be scooping up your teeth after a karmic beatdown. Hey, not much here, but make yourself at home if you want. It's interesting sometimes the conversations that you end up having with people when it comes to sports. Like, because so many people have different mindsets. Would I want, like, do I want Arenado traded? I mean, if you're being honest, no. But because I love what the situation that the team is in, I feel like it probably benefits them to trade him. But given the state of the team, like him and Helsley, like if you're gonna rebuild, just rebuild. Like I really don't like. I like Arenado. I really don't want him to leave. Am I missing something? Clearly I am. Check it on all sides and on top too. So it's the right place. How would we get up top though? Yeah, that's a good question. How would we get up top? Because I can't jump high enough to get up there. Am I missing something? They said top. So top leads me to believe that's the way to go, but how would I get up there? It doesn't look like I can move anything. I'll look if I have to. I'll try not to. But if I have to, I will. Now, how would I get up there? Oh yeah, this area over here, I forgot about this. So I didn't really mess around with this area much. Probably am. I don't know how else I would get up there. I didn't mean to do that though. Okay, let's take a look. Bodie McBoatface. What a name. It helps when you play older games. I think you have to, looks like you have to fight them. Oh boy. Blah, 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 blah. Talk to the bartender. Ah, that makes sense. I'm just stupid. Yeah, I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he's so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why I was sneaking into chimneys. This makes sense. This entire time, I never really thought about coming up here. You know why? I'm done. It's crazy to think it never dawned on me to jump across the gap this entire time. Hi. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. Spend my days hearing leisure spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you like, I can share them with you, but it will require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. crystal stars. For mere 5 coins, I can share with you the tale of the crystal stars. In order to increase this already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars that hold the essence of the heavens. These stars were scattered across the land, the better to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. If there is another tale you wish to hear, just ask. Okay, probably should have started at the beginning. One day there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast his fearful blaze across the lands and reached out, the young toad used his strength and honor to defend his people, and became a hero at all, despite his odd voice. There's some demon. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim that great calamity befell the city, but no, it was a demon. The city sank below grounds, and 1/4 of the old city became demon's den. The demon put fear in the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with the treasure stolen from all over the world. The wise Goomba. There was a wise Goomba from Bogley Woods, gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack, began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. The 4 heroes. Stalworth Koopa. A Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt, and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew to fear this scar-riddled Koopa, who thwarted them at every turn. But the brave Koopa was finally taken in traps set for him by the monsters. Then a Boo, who fought with the monsters, came and used her magic to free him. The brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold blue lass. Interesting. The Boo used her powerful magic to learn more about the evil they face. She cannot destroy the darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need the Toad hero of Petal Meadows, and the wise Goomba of Bogley Woods. The Boo's magic drew the 4 heroes together to send the demon from the world. And so the 4 heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. So that's a Toad, a Goomba, a Koopa, and a Boo. Interesting. It's a really interesting mix. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine, but the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fear. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. Interesting. But even the brave Koopa's strike was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. He suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. Koopa stroking, yeah. Awkward. There's another tale you wish to hear, it's just all becomes legend. Good morning, controller. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror, but as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport, and some even began to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure, but they were unaware that the demon slept beneath them still. I am serious though, controller. I am thinking about that picture that you sent me earlier It makes me consider getting back into getting cards. I haven't bought a pack of cards in a long time, sports-wise for sure. I do have some cards though from my uncle on my mom's side. Wait, can I not? Oh, no. Roll. I see it there. Howdy. What do you blokes want? To talk to you, clearly. Admiral Bobbery? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please, drop the act super stash. You already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock. Tell me what you would want with me if I were this chap. Say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job. So sorry, but you have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear fellows, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Now, away with you. You know what? I'm going in here. Can't make me leave. Yeah. Cards collecting is expensive now. I mean, getting cards graded. One of my coworkers is a Pokemon card collector, and he's shown me pictures of cards and like, yeah, this is graded. Like, if it grades out at this, is $300, $150. Like, that is crazy. What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude is going nowhere fast. Can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? All we gotta do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. I know just the guy. Let's head back over to the bar. Stories tend to get talked about at the bar. Maybe the bartender knows. Like, I'd like to get some, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind getting back into collecting Pokemon cards, but I feel like I would collect them with the intent of end up giving them to my nephew when I'm older. Like, he just wants them because he just likes to have them. I would collect them because I know they'll be worth something down the road. So you can sell them. Like, I don't care. Say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? I can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. Fact of the matter is, Admiral's Bobbery tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. I'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Sure, why not? In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Cue the music. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet truly and deeply. You have to respect that. He's not Steve Smith. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Look at this, a Mario game referencing death. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He is overcome with such thoughts, they tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. Yes, that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tell now, so tell me. You still want him to return to the sea? Yes. Very well. Understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. Got an old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote to Barbary just before she departed. Departed. Yes. Word choice here is clearly Nintendo. But no, it says it there, on her deathbed. Wow. Again, Nintendo. I'm shocked. Scarlet wrote Barbary a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love shall blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Barbary in misery trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please. Take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Barbary. Listen, Polly, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. In fact, he called him Gonzalez. That makes me smile. Can I just open your door? Thank you. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beer, not you again, Blabberton. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I've decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Barbary. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's love. Time like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet, I love you still. We can hear you now. Just so you know. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Keelhaul Key? Keelhaul Key? If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Barbary? Yes. Yes, sir. The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. GG. And so before I head down there, I want to see if he'll say something. So I'll head back to the bar. Then save. I was hoping you'd say something related to Barbary. There has to be some other place where we can climb up so I can jump up and get that stuff up there. Petuni, you. Hi Mario, how are you? I'm good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. It's the punies. That's good stuff. I do wish you'd come back to play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. From Petuni. Yeah. Sorry, kid, don't have time to play. I'm trying to save the world. I knew you would get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustache man, you. To you, I must say, ahoy. It was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. Our men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? Shut off. Very well. To the sea. Raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance. And money. Our destination is Dread. Keel all key. Wait up. Oh, I like this music too. I like how the X-Naut's just chilling there. No one suspects this weird looking dude is there. Is X-Naut 1 here? Come in, dude. I repeat, X-Naut 1 here. Over. Roger. Reading you 5 by. Infiltration is successful. X-Naut Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Naut Black is on board the vessel. The key to pirates. You know what the answer is? Tom Brady. How do I know they won a Super Bowl? There's your answer. The ultimate pirate, I guess, right? Alright. Month Star, Day XO. Over the protest of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? Ah, I must scoff. Flavia will show them guts. This art style is really cool. Month Star, Day XX, another day of good wind, white clouds, they dazzle me. As if they were blessing our voyage, Flavio thanks them most heartily. Alright. Things are going smoothly, perhaps even too smoothly for my comfort. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays Boom Bossa Boom Festival. Stash Brothers, best of friends, 3 times red, Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times his wax, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. At the Boom Bossa Boom Festival. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no? The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Uh-huh. I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, there's no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. You start again, a tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. Never escapes you. We'll just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it, too. Why is the... what? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oh, Master Flavio, awfully sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship stopped. Huh? Stopped, you say, to me? After interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it's your job to keep the ship moving, yes? Hmm? You take care of it. I see no issue with the ship itself, and I assure you I am not so rusty a sailor that I would miss it. I'll investigate right quick. Wait a tick. Haha, I'm saying wait a tick. Haha. Oh. Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Alright, quit shoving. I'm working over it. I said quit shoving. Don't you want to go down? Thank you. They're here. First of all, bombs shouldn't be getting this excited. That's a scary thing. You don't want to blow up the boat. Who's this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what is going on? Ghost? No, they're upon us. The pirate ghosts. All them rumors were true. What do? We gotta get out of here. Well, we can't move. Dude, do not panic yourself. This is just a dream that we are all having. Oh, wait. Now, quickly, move the boat. Whoa. Oh, ghostly, thing. Are you really the Savage Pirate King? Fuck up now, everyone. Remain civilized. Relax. Don't panic. Relax. Relax, I say. You simply must take it easy. What? Whoa. Oh, we got knocked off. Bobbery, no. Excuse me, listen, everyone. If we could form an orderly line without shoving right after. Rick X not. Let's get out of here. Abandon ship. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. Wow. It's crazy. Fortune from disaster, this kindly sea washed us ashore. With strange irony that this island, Kill Key, was our intended destination all along, no? And yet, we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. Dang. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, huh? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam, washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this, salty bounty of the sea. But then what, I ask? Alright, we have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. Still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others. And my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We've carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Looks really cool. Alright, Captain's Stash. It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Alright. I will, but before I do, clearly I want to see that there could be some other stuff lurking around here. I don't know, a star piece. Hidden behind the fold of paper. Or not. Worth a look though. Hey. Whack hoot, direct hit. Got a whack-a-bump. A lump of something. Ew. What? I was like, whatever. But it recovers a lot of HP and flower points. Alright. Onward we continue. Hey, a shop. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Patch are in a huge fight. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts? What are you talking about? You're the one quaking in his boots, fancy pants. Wait one moment. Did you just call the great Flavio fancy pants? That's right, fancy pants. Fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants. Why, you little cyclops? Flavio demands satisfaction. You need hammers at dawn. Oh, that's right. Fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. They're here. The ghosts? Get out and stash them ghosts. They're back. Mario, for front and center, this is in order. Take care of those ghosts. Not too bad. Let's see what kind of attacks they have. Ow. That's actually not too bad. I feel like I can't jump on it. Probably should test it out, but yeah. Alright, I did want to try to get one more level up. See if I can manage. Ow. Burn. Okay. Ow. Oh, yeah. 86. 2 fights away. Yes. You're a bloomin' beast, Captain Stash. It's early to celebrate now. There's surely more of them elsewhere. Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes. That is what must be. As leader of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this, I broke no argument. Ah, yes, of course, Mario. Perhaps you could handle the exploration of this island? Sure. That is my boy. I knew you would go forth for boldness. We can count upon you. The eastern end of the island seems awful mysterious. Good luck, Captain Stash. Ah, it's going to happen to all of us. Let's explore the island. I want to see how deep into this jungle we can go. I remember there's one chapter, it might be this chapter, there's one chapter that on the original game that made so many people mad because the backtracking was horrid. I wonder if it's this one, and I wonder if they changed it. I don't know the answer. I'd be curious. What's this Bowser thing? Fright Mask. Chase enemies away. Ice Storm. Let's see if there's something hidden behind here. Metroidvania Mario. Yeah, because the backtracking drove people nuts. So I remember there was talk about on the message board on GameFAQs. It extremely frustrated people. Hey, kiddo. How did you get here? Sneaking on the boat, huh? Alright, this may not look like much, but we're very proud of our seaside shanty. I'll stay. And just jump in and slide in. Speaking of GameFAQs, I wonder if there's a poll today. Well, there is. I wonder what it is. I'll ask you guys. When playing games online, how does your skill level compare to the people you play against? So you have your options. I'm great. I almost never lose a game. I'm pretty good. I beat people more than beat me. I'm average. I win about as often as I lose. I'm not too good. I get beat more than I win. I'm terrible. I rarely, if ever, win. I never play games online, so I have no idea. I want to say I'm average. Like if there is something between I'm pretty good and I'm average, I would have that answer. But I will side on the era of pretty good because of sports games. Because I mean, my winning percentage in Tekken is above 50%. My winning percentage in Street Fighter is above 50%. Shooters, it's hit or miss. But sports is definitely above 50%. So as much as I can be upset about Madden at times, even at my worst, I'm still a pretty solid Madden player still. Baseball, I win more than 50% of my games. Easily. As bad as I say I am at baseball, I'm still not like complete garbage because I still have a winning percentage over 50%. Quite easily. Yeah, just like overall, it's like sports will boost it up for me. But fighters, like I'm decent at fighters. Like what other arcade, like what other online games can you compete in? I'm just looking. Like FPSs, I would say I'm probably average, especially now that it does try to get skill-based matchmaking. Fighters, I'm definitely above, but not by a lot. Racing, I only play like kart racers, so But sports definitely puts me above. What else is there? I can't really say RPGs because I don't really play like strategy games. I don't know what else there is. Oh, this battle theme is nice. Tropical battle theme. Sports me when oh look at them in all the bombs too. Sports me was definitely better than Sports me was definitely better, the best version of me when I was younger, man. Dreamcast, PS2, so calm. And just thinking about it from a sports perspective, I've been in a baseball league. I've made the playoffs multiple times. I've never made it to a World Series in a baseball league, though. In football, in NCAA, like in the NDL, like I'm almost at 200 wins. I have a winning percentage pretty good. Like right now, I'm 9-1. Last season, I went 11-2. In Madden, I've won a Super Bowl. I've competed in Madden challenges and done well. In 2K, I have multiple Super Bowls across multiple leagues, and then Drika's, which is pretty cool back in the day, a Dreamcast ladder for sports games. I was peak in basketball was top 50. Football, I was top 10. I think the highest rank I got was 4. I just couldn't break into the top 3. And that was a lot of fun too. Super competitive. Head rattle badge. Let me just sit still. Thank you. Thankfully, there's not something for puzzles, because I would struggle with them. I actually should have did the other one. I messed up there. I should have did the spin, but it's okay. I'll manage. Ow. Ow. There's nothing I can do, so. This is what I should have did. Super Smash. And we got our level up. Oh, speed running. Ugh. I still would like to do the Triple M, but I don't think it took off like the Mega Man community hoped that it would. Like, it's been years since anyone did it. Mega Man, because Mega Man 1 through 10, because before 11 came out, so Mega Man 1 through 10. And Mega Man and Bass, hate that game, but whatever. So 11 classic games. Mega Man X through 8. X8, so 8 of those, and then the Mega Man Zero games. Those are by far the hardest because it's not there's nuance with those games, and you have to know where you're going to. Because you can actually get a game over and have to restart the game in Mega Man Zero if you make the wrong choice. Brutal. Temporarily gives a party member courage to boost their defense. I really need the peach anyway. I wasn't sure if there'd be something in there. Alright, should be better off this time. Pay attention, Sam. First things first. Super Hammer. Oh. Other paint ones are stronger. What sucks is that Yoshi's is... I know I can't jump on it. That's a fuzzy. But I also don't want to keep having to use 4 flower points either. I don't have to attack. There's that option as well. But now, when we really think about it, control, it's kind of bad. Because, like, how hard I am on myself as a gamer, because I'm a competitive person. So how hard I am on myself as a gamer, especially if we look at, like, the easiest one is MLB The Show. I have a rough night where I'm struggling with games, but then you look at, like, man, this event was rough. This was a horrible event. And then you look at it, every time I play in the event, maybe once or twice, but since MLB 19, I almost want to guarantee everyone has been above 50% with some in the 60s and 70s. But it's just because you have a stretch of bad games, it just makes you, like, you remember the bad, not the good. BR, like, man, this is a terrible run. Went 5-2. Still 5-2 is, it's not like 5-2 is garbage, you know. Mini Mr. Mini. I think part of it is because I'm on stream. It's worse because I'm on stream because I feel like people are watching. I feel like it's just a streamer mentality. Like you don't like people are watching. You don't want to play bad. It's hard not to have that mindset. It really is. What is this? Draw around the enemies as many times as you can. Oh boy. The analog stick, I'm guessing. Huh, it's an interesting attack. But the funny thing is, I don't take myself super serious. Like, sure, I am a very competitive person. I'll admit that. I have the Kobe mentality when it comes to competition. But losing really doesn't bother me as much as you think. When I'm done playing Tekken or Street Fighter, if I have a bad session, yeah, I'm frustrated because I wanted to play better. But I'm over here looking at my videos too. I'm watching other people play so I can learn. Like, to me, the learning is the funnest part about video games. How can I get better? What can I add to what, like, am I able to do better? If I can't, what can I do to help make it farther along? Can't bust out these awesome combos. That's fine. Well, since I can't bust out those combos, maybe we take a different approach to try to help improve. I'm gonna need some flower points here. Because in tournament settings, I'm always super respectful. Yeah, I'd like to play better. Who doesn't? I'm super respectful and I'm always trying to, like, hey, is there anything you saw that I could do better? Or, like, just watching other people playing, you know, the practice matches, just trying to figure out stuff. Like, I find that stuff super fun. Trying to use some of these items so I can clear space. Because health-wise, I'll be okay. And appeal. I mean, I could swap partners and be able to do damage that way too, but that's obviously the easy answer to figuring this out. Yeah, I remember Cubs was talking about that, like having to talk with the doctor. Because worst case scenario, like, yeah, Madden really has gotten under my skin a lot. But again, because I'm competitive, and it's like, but then I start, to me, the worst part about it is you play the game and stuff happens that annoys you, or stuff stands out, but then you're like, I should have did this in this situation. I should have, you know, I should have ran the ball here. I should have been looking for this here. He was doing this throughout most of the game on third down, stuff like that. And you start to second guess yourself a lot. But to me, it's all a learning experience. Every time you can get something, it's a learning experience. You should be getting something from it, whether you're better than the person or not. Because even when I win, there's things that I see that I could have done better, I should have done differently, or, oh, this was a really cool thing that this guy did. Maybe I'll implement that into my own strategy. Well, yeah, I do remember Cubs talking about that because his doctor's like, yeah, no, it's not healthy. Like, it's not, because you don't want to have a heart attack or a stroke over a video game. or break a controller. Controllers cost too much. Controller, you should know that, given your name. Can I move this? No. Then how do I reach it? I'm pretty sure I can't. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay. Nice, right? Perfect. And then bounce back up. That should be good. The one thing, though, that I can say, the one thing that I can say that I've definitely gotten better on as I've gotten older is shooters. Games with teammates. Oh, games with teammates. I'm gonna change partnerships. If I don't, I'll never get to, like, this is gonna end up taking forever. I've had my moments too, so I can't say anything, but definitely it's like just being able to, I think the hardest thing sometimes is just being able to take a step back and just like, okay. Just being able to take a step back and like it's a game and just kind of just like take yourself away from it. Because like it's one of the things for the most part with sports, like I was talking to my mom about it yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before. No, it was yesterday, because no, it might have been Friday, because I was talking to her about the game, US and Canada. And I'm like, man, like people, like it really bums some people out. Like really, really bums some people out that the US lost. Like, sure, it'd be great that the team you rooted for won, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not the end of the world, you know? Like, they're going to play another game. You know, I'm talking about just in the most part with our favorite teams that we follow in sports. They're going to play another game. They're going to have another season. They have another chance to have success. They didn't have any now. That's okay. But that's hard for a lot of people because that kid's heavily influenced their mood. For better and definitely for worse. These Hearst ghosts, blast it all. Is it Bobbery? The X not in Bobbery. By Blubbery's blotches. That Mario over there? You're alive, old boy. Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant. Huh? What about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now away with you. Well, Bobbery thinks it's the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? Why didn't we just fight him? Please forgive our cowardice. We up and left you and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us? Coward. Gone, eh? Excuse me, but I'd better be going also. And hey, you. Out there looking at the screen. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, are you? It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario, or else. Oh, I love the fourth wall stuff, man. That's funny. Looking at the screen. Does that make sense to anyone here? Yeah, there's some people that take it super, super serious. Like, their team loses and they're just, that's it. They're done. Their whole day is ruined. Or they played bad in a game their whole day's ruined. Or they had a bad session of Marvel Rivals and their whole day's ruined, or couldn't get a win in Fortnite. Like, there's always another game. There's always something else to look forward to. Shine sprites. See something down there. Can I get down there though? I don't know how to get down there. I can't knock that. I can't knock down that grass. Never mind. Are you kidding me? Really? Can't get up there. Huh? That was weird. It's like he got stuck and made like a mad face. That was really weird. I don't know how to get that. Maybe something later. This is how a Legend of Steve meets its end there. I won't let you die, Bobbery. Team effort here. They're kind of floating, but it's okay. This should still damage them. That reminds me too, this week I'm on email watch, this week and next week. Please approve my medical leave state. Please. I'm sure they will, but I just need them to hurry up and do it. Am I gonna have to go to Coop here? Coops. Doesn't bother me. I'm happy to use any of them, but Yoshi's my guy. Coops isn't bad either. I love me some Yoshi. I applied for, so it's weird with Amazon, I can't apply for medical leave unless it's certified by the state. Which is so weird. So whether they accept or decline it, I still can't file for it until the state makes a decision. Go down. The pain of it all. Oh, Mario, old boy. Mac. I guess those both got me a bit better than I thought. Mario. Please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to sea one last time. No, you're not dying. Don't do this. But there is one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocola. Cola? I saved that one bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam drifting toward the island, so it must be somewhere. Or I might have just one sip before my final voyage. Yeah, so, because obviously I have the doctor's note. The notes from surgery, the fact that I'm not going to be able to go back to work anytime soon with physical therapy and stuff. But it has to be certified from the state, whether it's approval for the state or denied. because it's going to qualify as short-term disability. So as it stands right now, if the state approves it, then that's 12 weeks, 12 weeks off from the date of surgery that the state will pay 100% of my pay. And then if I miss time after that, like say for whatever reason I'm not 100% or not well enough to work. Wait, can I not go this way? No, I can't go this way. Cool skull rock, huh? Responding out, it looks like it holds something. Wait, the shape of this thing looks like something I've seen somewhere. So, if the state approves it, then they pay me 100% of my pay. And then if I miss time after that, which I don't think I would, Amazon would cover until I'm cleared to come back to work. That's 70%. But then I would be put on medical leave. Because right now I'm still on unpaid leave. If the state denies it, obviously that sucks. But because I have submitted it and it hasn't been approved, and because I have the doctor's, the notes and everything from the doctor that I'm unable to work up until this date, then they would approve a medical leave that way. But Amazon would only cover 70% of my pay. So right now I'm just waiting for the state to respond. Fun stuff, huh? Yeah, once the state responds, then I should be in, like, okay, cool. But hopefully the state approves it. I'd rather them approve it because I would get back paid back to the date of surgery. Which the back pay would actually be kind of nice, Like I said, bills don't stop. Bills don't care that I'm hurt. The question is what to do now. So I'm getting close to getting another level. I need to get that. I think I'll probably wait till I get that key or whatever I need to get into that rock. And then that the first save point in there is where I'll probably call it, because 2:30. I didn't think I would be able to stream this long, so my arm definitely hurts. I'm gonna take a pill before I go to sleep. Hey, look, I've been out of work for almost a month now. Basically a month now, all unpaid. Don't comment on that. Someone did try to start one, probably within the first couple of months of me working there. The one here, and then we actually had a vote for one in San Diego, but it didn't go through. Didn't have enough votes. Racking up the star points here. Thanks, Coops. 'Cause you know how it is with, you know how just how it is with business, unfortunately. Do the people that I work with care? Yes, but it's not their job to care. It's the higher ups in HR that care, you know? And at the end of the day, it's about making money. And it's like, hey, if the state's gonna pay, sure, let the state pay. Why should we have to pay? And it's not even like it's HR's money, but you know, HR is to protect the company, it's not to protect the employee. I'll just went into one guy that I work with, I'm like, because he's not from the States. I'm like, no. If you have the wrong, unfortunately, the way you're thinking of HR is like, I understand where you're coming from, but that's not the way HR works in this country. HR protects the company. That's usually the chief goal. Sucks that it's like that, but yeah. Company's needs are going to take the priority over my needs. Other people protect my needs. And the company has to abide by those when those situations align. He was very, very surprised by that. Like, unfortunately, though, that's how it is in this country. Yeah, unions are interesting because when I was in high school, I worked at Albertsons, and there was a union. And like they told me all this stuff up close. I think that's the only job I've had that had a union. Nothing like I was in one of those situations like nothing bad happened where I would have needed them, but it was nice to know, I guess, that if something did happen, they're there. I know we kind of have that going on right now in Colorado right now, or out here right now with King Soopers. They're in that situation right now. And they just, know people are on strike, so it's like, alright, well, people are on strike, well, we're just going to bring people in from out of state to work. And so we can get it resolved, but that's not helping with people, that need to get paid. Like, it might be nice to be able to just go to work and get paid, but, like, I understand, it's, some of the things are complicated. But to me, it's weird, like, for health reasons, I can't work. For health reasons, I can't work. But I'm not under medical leave yet, which is just kind of crazy to me. I'll take the 10 coins to reset. Yeah, so much of it depends on where you live, too. Some areas of this country are brutal. Like, you'd have to have a great, beyond great job to not struggle. Like, living situations are interesting. Like, hey, can you live by yourself? In some parts of the country, you can't, unless you have a top-tier job. Can you, like, do you have to have a roommate? Like, do you have to, if you're married, do you both have to be working to have dual income, It can be rough. But then some places that you could be able to live, like, do you want to? Like, do you enjoy living here? It's like, it's the pros and cons. I wouldn't say that there's not a perfect place, but, like, I love California. Cost of living is, Are there places close to California that I'd probably like? Yeah, but I don't know if I would find them. Colorado will work for now. Still alive. Well, we have some fortune left, some relief. Such relief for Flavia. Thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Well, everyone is accounted for. Wait one moment. Am I wrong, or are we still one man short? Bobber, you dummy. That's right. Bobber sacrificed himself to save us from the ghost. Please, we've got to go back and help him. What lunacy burst forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives? What fortitude? Mario, front and center, I trust you with the mission to save our dear Admiral. Was that you say? Shuckola Cola. Oh, why would I have that? Or yes, by the way, Flavio's merely curious. What do you need it for? What now? The Admiral may soon perish. He wants to drink it as his last wish? Ah, so what are we dealing with? So what we are dealing with here is a sort of last request, am I correct? Well, Flavio has no choice. I found it on the beach, but for this noble cause I yield. However, the Shuckahoe is part of our supplies, which we need to survive. So I will need you to find something to eat to replace it. On this, I do not budge. Yes. I'm sure there's something on this island that would be a suitable replacement. What a jerk. What a jerk. Trees are hiding some fruit. Hawaii. Teal mango. Hawaii was really nice when I went to visit too, but like, man, the resort area was so cool. But then when you start to, like, I was only on Oahu, so when you start to like see some of the places, because I actually went, me and one of my cousins, we ended up walking and checking out the area. Man, I'm like, for as much as it costs to live, some of the areas I saw, I'm like, wow. It's really hilly too. If you're not putting a basketball court in your backyard, depending on what area you live in. So what will you give me in exchange for this delectable Chuck-a-Cola? Make it good. I'm the editor of Fabish Gourmet Weekly, so I know my delicacies. Take it. Oh, now what have we here? It is Desert Island sheep. But mangoes do not agree with Flavio, so mangoes are wrong. Try again if you please. Bro, seriously? Gotta find something else now. Oh, it's not a mango. I would like to go back at some point. I just don't know when, if. Oh, what am I doing with Star? Like, where am I going here? Volcanoes, yeah. Oh, you would? I'd love to surf out there. That I would love. I miss the beach a lot. Not getting the beach here. Closest thing I'll get is a lake. Alright, there we go. Oops. I might end up getting an extra level up out of this. I got a slow mushroom. In 2 years, yeah. The first thing that I was super excited about going to TwitchCon was seeing the beach, like landing, was just looking out the window and seeing the ocean, like, oh man, I missed it so much. Is this gonna work? Might not work. Let's see. And then even being at the convention center, you're like right on the water anyway, so you get to see it there. So still got to hang out the water, around the water there. And Gaslamp is a nice area though. Just by itself, it's a nice area. The water just adds to it. All kind of stuff walking distance. I just hate that the hotels. I just don't want to be up in the. I think I was on what it's on the 18th floor. Good God. Or you're trying to take a shower and all you can do is see. Like you're walking into the bathroom and then you just see nothing but. Man, like if something happened, it's a wrap. You're not surviving anything falling from this height. And I hate thinking like that, but it's the truth. Yeah, I am. It's in October, so it'll be a little bit easier for me. Because by then I'll have been back at work for a bit. So I can put money aside. And it's nice because I'll get to see my friends out in San Diego and go to TwitchCon, so it's a double-edged sword for me. 2 benefits. The one thing that'll be weird is just when TwitchCon, when I lived out there, I could just go home, put stuff in my car, and then just take it home and come back, you know? Can't do that. Because if I buy anything, I'd have to ship it. But thankfully, there's not really a lot in terms of stream stuff that I would need or want. So I don't really have to worry about that. But you never know. Because honestly, at TwitchCon last year, most of the stuff I bought a prompter for doing YouTube vids, but outside of that, most of my money at TwitchCon was spent on doing stuff, food and drinks, and gifts for other people. I really didn't spend a lot of money on me. How do I get back there? An easy way to get there. There has to be a pipe somewhere, but I don't know where there is a pipe at. That is... Oh, there's stairs here. I didn't notice that. I think there's your answer. A coconut. Fruit from a tropical island. To be honest, it ain't tasty. Well, we're gonna take it anyway. How you get that though? A 3-day pass definitely isn't necessary. Me and my buddies have had this conversation a couple times. Like, why do you get a 3-day pass? Like, just so I have the freedom to go in every day, honestly. Is it necessary? No. I could do it 1 or 2. But I like by having a 3-day pass, I'm not pressured to see everything, like, in 1 day, the expo floor. Buy whatever I want. I can kind of just take my time and go through stuff as I feel like it, which is nice. But the real fun is in meeting people, and that's gonna be like you meet people, and then a lot of people are gonna have meetups. Like communities have meetups outside of the convention center, getting food somewhere, going to a bar. You got arcade monsters now, so you have a really nice arcade. You got coin op, you got the barcade there. I mean, if it was earlier on, you can go to Petco to catch a baseball game. With it being in October, that's out the question now. Unless the Padres somehow have a deep playoff run. Good luck with that. Alright, I'll level up. Let's go. Touch points. It'd be hilarious if he actually likes the coconut, even though it's supposed to be something that doesn't taste good. So I want to say when I was out there last year, the first night we had dinner at the Cheesecake Factory. You know, at the hotel I was staying at, you had happy hour for free drinks for you and your guests. They had a restaurant at the hotel, but there's all kind of food places to go to. The one thing that I would like is for TwitchCon to go back to having a GDQ Express being 24 hours. I know that sucks for some people, and it sucks for the staff because you're going to have people work those shifts. But it would be cool to go back hours. I remember the year that I met Jugsy and Smog for the first time, being able to be like, okay, it's 2 in the morning. What runs are going down? Are we staying here to watch these runs? Or are we calling it? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. That's one thing I do need to go to. At some point I need to make it out east so I can go to a speedrun event. Catch a GDQ. Or something else. Just anything. I would like to go to a specific speedrunning event. Just speedrunning, nothing else. I'll keep paying the 10. It's better than going through items, refresh my flower points for free. Or for free, without having to use an item. Alright, please like this. You won't, but I'll keep my fingers crossed. Aha, coconut is it not? Well, that is island fare, but somewhat cliched. Oh, well, perhaps I'd set my hopes too high for foraging non-gormans such as you. Oh, here you go. Take the Coca-Cola and give my regards to the Admiral. It's like, screw you. Hmm? Oh, that's not it. Actually, it's Bobber's. I think AGDQ is there. The sad thing is there's Calithon. I never went there. That's in state. Like, it literally gets no easier than that, and I failed. You have AGDQ, which I believe is out always at the beginning of the year, and that's in Minnesota. And then you have SGDQ. I'm trying to click on it to see where it's for. I see run submission, but I don't care about run submission. I'm just trying to see where it's at. SGDQ is in Pittsburgh. So I have it backwards. So that one was in Pennsylvania. No, AGDQ was in Pittsburgh. What the heck? Huh. Minneapolis, July. Okay, got it. There is something in Florida too, because I remember a friend wanted me to go down there to hang out with him, but he wanted to go to that too. I'm like, I can't really go to Florida right now. Is this the backtracking we were talking about? Because I'm just like going back and forth to do this. Like, I don't mind doing the battles, but yeah, if this is the backtracking, hopefully it is, but it could be worse. That's why I'm using a lot of my star points and flower points, because I'm just trying to get through the battles faster. The experience is still nice. Speaking of, I have 3 badge points. I need to look at my badges. But I would like to go, because it's just, that's the only thing going on there. So I can focus on that. Because with TwitchCon, I focus on it some, but my focus is on other things too. Like the expo floor. Because you're still looking at the expo floor, because you're trying out games, there's products you're looking at, there's games being played there. There's tournaments to watch, there's streamers to meet, there's art to buy, like there's still a lot of other things that distract from it. Not in a bad way, because you have a lot of stuff to do. The meetups, which is to me always the funnest part, is the meeting people. Hello, sir. And you're not dying. You can't go out on me. Oh, that distinctive bouquet. You brought it? This glorious flavor, dear boy, it awakens the mouth. So to see you was generous enough to deliver me this one last grace, eh? I have nothing left in this world now. Thank you for granting my last wish. Now I shall be reunited with my dear Scarlet. Farewell, Captain Mario. Really? Oh, dang, it stopped spinning. Hey, Gonzalez, I think maybe Bobbery's just sleeping, yeah? He is. And here I was, getting all choked up. Give him a wake-up whack. Yabbity, yabbity pirates. Where are those pirates? Not quite with it yet, huh? What now? Oh, Mario, boy, it's you. You have adventures in the afterlife as well? Capital. Hey, you're still alive, you bozo. Ah, yes, well, really. This isn't a tropical paradise for fallen sailors? Oh, right. Now I recall, Mario, boy, we still have work to do. You better take me with you, I should say. I'm sure my sea legs and explosive personality will be rather useful, eh? Bother ready to join the party. Let's go. Alright. Press and release X to throw, who will then walk a few steps and explode. Use explosions to destroy cracked rocks, blast open cracked walls, and activate switches. And then he comes back. For proper aim, you can even toss him up to higher elevations. If he hasn't exploded yet, you can press X to trigger his explosion right away. Don't forget that option. Huh. While in battle, he can attack enemies on the ground with bomb. He can also use Bomb Squad to toss out bombs that will explode when the following turn ends.